In partnership with Redpoint Ventures, we are at Nasdaq's MarketSite celebrating the Redpoint InfraRed 100 list. My name is Christina Ayanian, and joining me today is CEO of Materialize, Arjun Narayan. Arjun, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Let's talk about Materialize. What is the company?
So Materialize is a cloud data warehouse that looks and feels very much like a cloud data warehouse, but it's purpose-built for what we call operational use cases. These are use cases that drive the day-to-day of a company's operations.
And are you making it easier to analyze streaming data in real time?
Yes, primarily operational use cases need fresh data. They need data that reflects what's actually going on in the business so that people can take prompt action to deliver the best results for their customers.
Those operational use cases that you're talking about, is there different use cases?
Yes, depending on the business, it could be a wide variety of use cases. So for a manufacturing business, it could be exactly how the assembly lines are performing at that moment. For an advertising business, this could be very much how the advertisements are performing at this moment.
That's really interesting. So it's very versatile and you can tailor to different companies based on their needs.
Yes, it's very much a horizontal database that is, every company today uses databases of a large variety and use that to power their business every single moment.
Why did you decide to start the company?
So I was doing a PhD in computers, in computer science, and databases are one of the foundational parts of all of computer science. When I encountered a lot of cutting edge research that was solving what I had personally felt was a broad problem, which was building and rebuilding a lot of infrastructure in order to simply reflect the most up-to-date version of all the incoming data.
And why do companies partner with Materialize for their cloud data infrastructure?
Because in many ways, their alternatives are either to work on data that's quite out of date, maybe a couple days out of date, and that slows them down, or it is to build a lot of manual infrastructure custom for their business from scratch, which is a really large expenditure that they don't necessarily want to get into.
And you're essentially partnering with your customers to help them foster innovation.
Yes, for many companies, becoming more data-driven is very core to improving everything from their margins or their operational efficiency to delivering a much better customer experience for their customers.
What is the most exciting way you've seen someone use Materialize?
We're very excited to be partnering with a Fortune 500 manufacturing firm to reduce the amount of waste in their manufacturing operations in the day-to-day. You're talking hundreds of millions of dollars of waste product that doesn't finally make it to the final product, which of course results in increased costs for everyone. Nobody wants to see any waste. And they're using Materialize to look at the second-by-second level as to where they can reduce this waste.
Is there a use case that has really surprised you as to how customers use Materialize?
One of our customers, Superscript, is an insurance business, and they deployed Materialize in less than 24 hours. Wow. And that was wonderful to see the speed at which they could deploy Materialize and get an instant improvement to their business operations that was the largest increase in the conversion rate that they had seen in a single deployment.
That's incredible. So it's not only efficient to embed in a company, but it's also efficient to kickstart.
That's right. We really pride ourselves in the fact that Materialize looks and feels very much like a traditional SQL data warehouse. So SQL has been around for multiple decades and it's really the foundational building block. And our view is every organization should be able to get all the benefits of cutting edge technology while still retaining and reusing all of the business logic and the talent that they already have.
That's incredible. Speaking more broadly, where do you see this industry going within the next 5 to 10 years? And how does Materialize fit into that?
I think we're really only scratching the surface of making every organization more data-driven. I think the first wave of that was simply collecting the data in the first place and doing a certain amount of historical analysis. But as we go deeper, it's going to be about powering the operational systems with live data on a second-by-second, minute-by-minute basis. And this is how I think all the organizations are going to become data-driven, and Materialize is very much a part of enabling that.
Absolutely. The sky is the limit for you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for sharing your story. We look forward to continue following and having you back at Nasdaq soon.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you.